Below are the news summaries, each presented in 3 to 4 clear, listener-friendly lines, preserving the key details. Topic 1. Rising geopolitical tensions push oil prices up and rattle shipping. Russia struck the Danube port at Izmail, near the Romania border, damaging a Togo-flagged ship and injuring 4, while Ukraine's large drone attacks have hit Russian logistics and economic hubs, such as the Wildberries distribution center. In the Middle East, the U.S. Iran's 60-day MOU expired without extension, and Iran has signaled possible escalation. Strait of Hormuz traffic has plunged from a pre-war daily average of about 130 ships to only a few transits on some weekends, with reports of attacks on tankers and refineries linked to Abu Dhabi and Saudi targets. These simultaneous Black Sea and Hormuz disruptions are lifting risk premia on crude, WTI and Brent roughly in the $80 to $90 range, and increasing shipping costs, insurance rates, rerouting and operational uncertainty. Topic 2. Financial markets, record highs, low volatility, and skepticism about the earnings bonanza. The S&P 500 has rallied sharply, up over 6% in 12 trading days since late July, and the VIX has dropped to near-year lows, about 14.2, reflecting complacency driven by strong cloud AI results from big tech, a semiconductor bounce, and cooler inflation readings. Analysts warn reported over-earning could reflect markups tied to OpenAI exposure, hyperscalers recognizing data center revenue ahead of related costs, one-off energy gains and easy year-ago comparatives. Forward S&P PE sits near 20x, and some sectors already trade around 25x. Treasury yields are mixed, 10-year 4.71%, 2-year 5.29%. The July FOMC minutes will be watched for policy clues, and investors note buybacks and flows are supportive, but advise caution ahead of typical midterm year seasonality, geopolitical risk, and possible consumption weakness. Topic 3. Big tech and AI face legal scrutiny, leadership questions, and massive infrastructure bets. Meta is heading into a multi-state trial led by 29 state attorneys general over youth addiction and alleged COPPA violations, with plaintiffs seeking structural remedies and potential damages. Headline quoted up to $1.4 trillion by Meta's filings, but realistically expected to be far lower. Outcomes could affect ad revenue and multi-billion AI investments. OpenAI is publicly downplaying recent executive departures and maintaining continuity as it readies a confidential S1 and IPO preparations, while NVIDIA has committed to underwrite up to roughly $105 billion in lease support tied to OpenAI's large Ohio data center plans, including a 1.5 by the SB Energy stake and 4.25 to 8 gigawatts capacity options. Anthropic's IPO pitch includes an aggressive 2028 revenue forecast of about $190 to $200 billion, a projection that investors view as optimistic given current performance and execution risk. Topic 4. Consumers face higher food costs and product safety disruptions. U.S. beef supplies are at a 75-year low, around 86.2 million head in early 2026, after years of drought and herd liquidation that have slowed recovery. The supply squeeze has pushed USDA choice beef retail prices from about $8.51 in August 2024 to $10.49 by July 2026, and recovery could take years. Strawberry and other produce prices are also rising, adding to household food cost pressure. Separately, the Hampton grocer has recalled Lacnola lactation granola, UPC 8503354554, over possible salmonella linked to a shared organic moringa powder supplier. Lots HGLC 102125 XP 2026-1021 and HGLC 2326 XP 2027-0213. No illnesses reported so far, and consumers are advised to discard affected product and seek refunds. Topic 5. Major legal and political scrutiny of powerful figures and personnel choices. The Supreme Court denied rehearing in the Jean Carroll case, making a federal jury's finding that Donald Trump sexually abused and defamed Carroll final. Carroll has received approximately $5.6 million, and a separate $83.3 million award remains under appeal. The BBC is seeking U.S. coup.